Alright, what's going on, everyone? We are loading / hoping to play Betrayal at Krondor right now. You just gotta wait a second. Here we go. From Dynamix, part of the Sierra family. Always reassuring to see. A lot of people have been suggesting this game to me for years. This is my first time ever checking it out. Betrayal at Krondor. 1993's RPG. Kind of think the impression I get is I would liken it to maybe like an Eye of the Beholder game from Westwood Studios that I love so very much on this channel. Duck that a little bit. But yeah, never got around to this one. And after folks have been saying, hey, maybe give it a look, we're finally doing it here. Giving love to all the below the line people. How many of these people are still in the industry? What are you up to now, John Wolf? Tim Boyer and Corey Boyer, first humans to finish game. Are they the testers? And you have a Boyer Smith as well. Interesting. And Tracktown Pizza. Yeah, you know they were hitting that up every day. That kept the coders going. Krondor characters. I guess maybe that's the models they based them on. Bill and Ted, right next to each other. You can't tell me that was by coincidence. Wild Stallions forever. Robert Kraft, future owner of the Patriots, involved. A lot of people involved in this game. I have high hopes now. Monsters portrayed by... Oh, that's not what you want to see. Gotta tell your parents, I got a credit. Oh, like in the new Tom Cruise movie? No. In a video game? Oh, are you like the lead character? I'm a monster, Mom. Oh well. She's excited. Mrs. whatever her name was. Alright, let's play it. Betrayal at Krondor. Let's start a new game. Let's not even worry about preferences that might make this a better experience. Let's just get into it. Chapter 1, Into a Dark Night. I like the drag in the sea. That's pretty cool. Blood-soaked rags collected at the boy's feet. One by one, he tended the wincing soldier's purple wounds. Stitched, salved, bandaged. Did what little he could in the leaping golden halo of firelight. Fortunately for his roadside patient, he could do more than most. Fingers slick with alum ointment, he worked fervently to tie off a catgut cord and brush the injury with a light touch that to the untrained eye would seem only a friendly pat. Others would recognize the telltale hand gesture as a magical ward against infection. Done, Owen sighed, wiping his hand in a rust-colored cloth. No guarantees, though. The stitches may hold all the way to Lamotte, but then again, push too hard, you could be bleeding like a stuck pig on Midsummers. This entire game is just text. It's just a novel in computer game form. You did fine, Signor Locklear replied, smiling approval before rolling down his sleeve. It'll scar, but it's good for a noble's reputation. Lets the kingdom folk know it isn't resting on his laurels and it impresses the ladies. I'll say. I'll be sure to look you up in T-Burn if I ever need stitching up again. The boy accepted the compliment with a humble nod while he packaged away the rest of his medical supplies, his thoughts focused instead on the third man who slumped in the shadows across from them. Despite the manacles that bound the stranger's hands and the distance that separated them, the boy felt dreadfully exposed, his avenues of escape limited, should Locklear's elven-looking prisoner decide to liberate himself. What did he do? Owen whispered, jerking his head towards the man. Gorath? Let's just say he had the disadvantage of being at the wrong place at the wrong time, and got his ass betrayed at Krondor, Locklear said cautiously. Yes, I realize Locklear and the narrator have the same voice, just go with it at this point. He snatched the greenest apple out of his knapsack, offering one to Owen. I have to take him to Krondor. Did he kill someone? Owen asked. No. He attacked you. Senor wiped apple juice from his mouth, shook his head. No. Not exactly. Well, who cut you up then? Before Locklear could reply. Oh, alright, pictures. Gorath leapt forward, his chains writhing between his wrists like metallic vipers. Get up. Try to get in the Jawa headspace. Get out from underfoot, Owen. Assassin in the camp. Is Gorath the exact wrong person to have that voice? Do not struggle so, Hasseth. I wish to keep you alive. But be glad I do not. The goddess of death will show you greater mercy. Oh! That's what you get for trying to assassinate Gorath. Alright, here we are in the interface. Get to move around and stuff. That's cool. Where's the body? Oh, there it is. Guess that's the guy. Owen checked the corpse. No sense being squeamish, he said, rifling through the rucksack which lay next to the body. Supplies are supplies wherever you find them. This fellow won't be needing them anymore. Oh, sweet. Got some lockpicks, it looks like. Who's our resident lockpicker? Alright, this is Locklear. He looks like my dad in the 80s, kind of. Alright. He's, lockpick, 25%. Alright, it's not you. How about, Nate Roos from Fun? Owen, even worse. Gorath, are you the lockpicker? No, I guess it is my dad. Alright, take him. Take them all. Yeah, definitely getting some, Eye of the Beholder vibes a little bit, that series. And food. Does everybody need food? I'll just share it. Pew. Check their funds. 14 sovereigns and 3 royals. It's like we're in Tarna. Gorath frowned. It's a body. We might want to look it over. We just did. All right. Yeah, this was cutting edge graphics. These were in the, what do we got here? Is this our... Oh, this was our fire. Someone or something obviously set up camp, but it's hard to say just when. Multiple fires. What a fancy camp. Is this a chest we got here? There we go. I want to get her. Locklear gritted his teeth. While they agreed the box should be opened, he was privately concerned the previous user might have left behind an unpleasant surprise. Oh, it might be trapped. 62. This like our chance. Is this money? Oh, silver oil, so it was not trapped. We just sharing this. All right, nice. Royals, silvers. We're mixing all kinds of Quest for Glory currency right here. Gorath seemed distanced, though the Morador warrior didn't appear grieved about killing the assassin that had followed them from the Northlands. His eyes had a baleful look in them that seemed something between hatred and rage. We call it haged? Raged? Alright, I'll stop. Let's move on. Several times he glanced back at the corpse that lay beside them in the dust. His thoughts unguessable from his expression. Do you wish to bury him? We could do that. It is not our way. I simply am somewhat disturbed that he should come after me. He was a kinsman. There are other things that trouble me as well. Delican's assistants are slow but not altogether stupid. Another like Hasseth, and you'll only have my corpse to drag before your Prince Arutha. Sorry you don't get off that easy. As long as you are under my command, you are forbidden to die, Moradel. I've come too far to keep, too much trouble to keep you alive to bury you now. It's time that we took the chains off you. It'd be far easier for you to defend yourself if your hands are free to swing that sword again. You're not just gonna set him free, are you? I thought you said he was your prisoner. He is my prisoner, Owen, but the circumstances are terribly complicated. Even if he chose to sneak off, he'd be lucky to make it to the next town alive. This is the 3rd such assassin we've run into since we've left the Northlands, and I have a feeling that more will be waiting for us. He will be much safer with me, and I with him. As the boy would be. If he were to whisper the wrong word in the wrong ear, he could easily be the death of us. Me? Who am I going to talk to? I'm not even heading in the same direction. I have to get back with, Jack Antonoff and reform Fun. It wouldn't matter if you talked to Owen. There would be ears listening for word of a Moradel traveling with a noble. Damnation. I should have thought about this when I entered camp, or you did. For the time being, you're my squire. Once we arrive safely at the palace, you'll be free to go your own way. Fleetwood Mac style. But I'm pressing business in Tyburn. This is not a subject of debate. We must get to Krondor. My mission is of critical importance, and I don't have time to improvise an easy solution. The only other possible solution would be to slit your throat and leave you dying. I have absolutely no desire to do that. Now let's get moving before Delicant's assassins catch our scent again. They'll likely come looking when Hassett doesn't return from his mission. I guess I'm just narrating this. I'll just do all the voice acting while we're playing here. For all 30 hours of the game, or at least this first bit that we're checking out. All right. Should I follow the path? There we go. Now we're moving. Is it a beehive? What is this? I guess it's a way marker, Locklear said. Yabon. Let's go to Yabon. It's best we move through town as quickly as possible. I left a wedding party here not too long ago, and it might raise unpleasant questions if I were seen here again. You left a wedding party here? There's a lot of different ways to interpret that. We may need supplies. There's a shop called the Crossroads where we might be able to pick up a few things. Otherwise, we should be cautious. We'll see. You're not in charge here, Owen. I like our little ragtag band, though. This is fun. I love just the fates brought us all together. Private residence. Private residence. I'm not sure if anyone is about. Definitely not a good idea. This is my aunt's house. As much as I would enjoy the opportunity to explain why I'm traveling with the Moritel, I think we should leave. People racist against the Moridels. Private residence. Locklear knocked on the door. For a moment, he leaned against the door frame as he waited, positioning himself when he could listen for the sounds of any stirrings inside. When at last it was evident no one was coming, he stepped back with a shrug. Doesn't seem anyone's about. Can we go inside then? All right. Why are we knocking on doors if we're trying to keep a low profile? Owen tried the door. The building appears to have been abandoned. They locked up after themselves. Think we should take a shot at opening it up? Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Do that, Locklear. Locklear frowned. I could try picking it, but I don't guarantee success by any means, he said, slipping open a pouch of pick locks. The lock looks complicated. Use the key, then. We just have a generic skeleton key that works on every single lock in this world. With a pleasant click, the key turned in the metal lock. Let's take a look at what's inside, Locklear said. The lock successfully picked, Locklear pushed open the door and entered a small building. Looks like this used to be some sort of laundry shop, but apparently it's gone out of business. Let's take a look around. Ooh, laundry shop that I guess they launder shields and full suits of armor. I don't really know who to give that to, actually. Are you taking that? Oh, it's like at what percentage it's at. What were you at before? I guess I should have checked that. Oh, well. Use the selected item. Alright. I guess we're good. Alright, where's that shop? This building looks slightly different. I feel like we're in wait, what? Okay. It's gonna take some getting used to. The controls of this one. Alright. Have we tried this place? Alright. Empty. Yes, let's try this one as well. Oh, we still have our universal key. Nice. Love it. Oh, it's the same laundry shop. I thought that was the place behind me. I swear there's a place across the street. Man, I don't know about this graphical. What? Where did the buildings go? I know I'm like bouncing off of things and it's turning me around sometimes, but like, oh, is there an active day-night cycle? That's interesting. The building creaked in a way that made Locklear nervous. You stay out here, he told Owen. Something doesn't feel right about this place. We're gonna have a look around. When he returned a minute later, he had a grim look on his face. What did you find? There was an open chest lying on an empty work table. Looked as though it had been rigged with a system of tripwires and flints. The contents were no doubt explosive. Someone's been up to no good. We'd best leave before they get back. I don't know, maybe you just need to learn to trust, man. Oh, I thought I was just literally turning around. But that building disappeared. Are we not just turning around? All right, doing 360. That building should still be there. Okay, I just didn't go around quite enough, I suppose. Where'd the rest of the town go? We need to make camp or something. Something moved. On second thought, let's not sleep here. I get the uneasy things. Uneasy feeling. Pick up your things as quietly as possible and let's move out. Oh, man. A setting to adjust your party step size. Let's check out some of our... Oh, these are my spells. Preference? Step size. Let's go small. I think the rest of that's fine. Can we save our game? Best party. Best par. Oh no, we can't save. That's fine. Let's get back to it. I'm sure we won't die immediately. All right, so we have tiny little steps now. This is much better. Have we been in here yet? Okay. Where's the rest of the friggin' town? I had it before. Oh, who we got here? An assassin. Oh, wow, they are after us. Locklear could tell by the hardened set of the Moradel warrior's face that he hadn't hunted them down to avenge a wrong done, hadn't chased them to collect a debt. He had come because coin had been of the right color and the right amount, and for that price, win or lose, he would fight them to the death. First battle! Yes. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, get around him. Stab him. Come on, Gorath, show us what you got. I don't know if this is like turn-based or if I need to click really fast. I see we're about as accurate as we are in the Eye of the Beholder series. When I yelled at Dave Grohl's character for not being able to hit a big-ass demon who was 2 feet in front of his face. Alright, next time we get Owen, I'm going to pull up one of his spells. Wait, maybe I won't. I don't know how to do that. Man, this guy's got a lot of HP. Oh, no, he doesn't. The battle was won. Search the body for supplies, Locklear suggested, then amended. But make it quick. If there are more waiting out here, let's not be here when they return. Oh, it's turn-based. All right, so I could take a bit more time. Good look. Thinking only made it worse. Setting aside the reservations about pilfering the fallen, he decided it would take Goddess of Luck given them. However, immoral as he might feel about it, he was certain his stomach would quickly assuage his guilt if he found a bit of food to eat. Damn right. Oh, nice. Got a nice sword. This is better than your sword there, Gorath. Why don't you take that one? So you at 81 now? I guess when I put it in your hands, it will be. And I guess the armor just auto-equips. I guess that's the idea. 51%. Anyone lower than 51? Oh, we both are, actually. Let's give this to the prisoner. I'll take the key. Done and done. All right. Our first battle under our belts. I kind of thought it would go our way, being 3-on-1, but yeah, they are definitely sending more assassins out after us. Oh, man. I think I hear them stepping every now and then. It's very Eye of the Beholder in that sense. Gorath yawned. We need rest, he said, looking for a good place to camp. If we go much further without sleep, we might not be able to handle any unexpected surprises on the road. I tried earlier and we heard something. I guess we're good now. Yeah, let's camp until Locklear gets his health. How come no one was going after anybody else? Let's do it. By healed, you just mean out of the yellow or something? Is it daytime? Dawn. Oh, dawn. Is that... Huh? Be wary, we may have to wander it into a trap. Yeah, I see this body here. Oh, we did. What the shnikey? Oh, God. Pull back. Can we hit these things? Ow! Holy crap! 100? It felt shameful. For a moment he had entertained the thought of running, of turning about, never placing his life in harm's way for people or things he cared about. He wished only to be away from the horrid spectacle, but the motionless form of his companion lay bleeding on the ground. He couldn't abandon his friend to certain death. Oh man. Let's just try to kill this guy and see if we can help our buddy. We still got our healer. I save often is right. Man, Locklear was our only good fighter, apparently. Good thing this guy seems to suck, too. Aside of his stupid little wand trap. I don't like that. What's this? That ways to turn or something? Oh, no! Stop moving! Oh, this is over, isn't it? Alright, let's just... Ow. What? Alright. This one dude took us down. Blood welled through Locklear's lips. Bested, he spit, clawing the ground uselessly as his life drained away. Beaten by a bunch of stupid things. So stupid. So damn stupid. And that's it. Alright. Well, it'll take us about 10 seconds to get caught back up, so I'm not worried about that. We don't need to see this again. Apparently we do. Good game. Alright, check the body. Give these to Locklear. Share the... Actually, I don't... Do you have rations? You're the one who needs rations right now. We all kind of need rations, let's be honest. Alright, let's actually see if we can figure out a save here. Directories. Best party ever. Enter a directory. Nothing comes up is sort of the problem. C drive? D drive? I don't know. That's something I probably should have figured out ahead of time. You know what? We're just trying to experience. I'll be smarter. It's alright. It's all good. This time, let's make sure we get those little steps. Oh, we already have the little steps. Good. I want to find that friggin' the store that the guy mentioned, the shop. Yeah, we already talked to. Yeah, we don't bury his kind. Send a lot of Mordels out after us. Apparently, I guess they're the mercenary type. Someone was calling, recognizing the lilt of a young voice. Owen turned and looked back down the road. A young squire that he had met at a party in Yavon was trudging behind him, a pack full of scrolls slung over his shoulder. The squire waved congenially, and Owen echoed the motion. What do you think you're doing? We're trying to remain unnoticed. I mean, damn, I didn't see it was Locklear. Try to behave as normally as possible. Since you know him, you handle him, Owen. And remember, Gorath's name is... Thorgath. Very smart. I like that. No one will suspect a thing. That remains to be seen. I didn't expect to see you again quite so soon. I would have thought you all the way to Lamont by now. Would have been if the Duchess hadn't insisted on introducing me to all of her daughters. Amelia was the prettiest, I believe, though I think Catherine took quite a liking to you. Catherine took a liking to everyone at the party. She's fickle as her mother. She'll likely marry a condoin if she can find one not tied in a marital knot. True enough. Say, I thought you were from Tyburn. What are you taking this route home? Kind of a long way around it. He's asking too many questions. Stab him. Well, yes, I had to meet up with my Uncle Locklear here, and my other friend here is an elf, Thorgath. They decided it would be nice for me to take a tour with them down to Kron. Hawk's Hollow. down to Hawks Hollow. I hear it's lovely this time of year. What are you up to? I'm looking to cash in a reward, actually. When I was on my way up to Yavin last month, I found a chest in this area, but I couldn't pick the lock on the thing. I figured it wasn't meant to be, and I left off. Thing is, all through the Duchess's party, I couldn't really help but think about it. I had a chest on the brain. Heard that. I don't really care what's in it, but I had to pick that lock. Oh, we can have choices and everything. Everyone could use a little less sleeping on the ground. Any good inns you can recommend? The Blue Wheel. I can't keep everyone's voices straight outside of our own party. The Blue Wheel and Dusty Dwarf. Those sound nice. Break in one of the houses. How come we couldn't, didn't give me that option before. Thank you, Suit. Empty houses, yes. I like that we're all of low moral fiber in this world, apparently. Unpickable locks. Weber locks. That's a quality lock right there. Maybe our man Locklear knows something about that. Not certain, but I think of me as a slate of valuable belonging of mine. Still be there. Okay. Yeah, which direction is it? Bit spicy, I like it. I like spice. Check out Let's Burn with Brigands if you haven't already. What do we got here? Appears to be locked. Should we try to open it? Shall we try to open it? How about our skeleton key that never breaks? Yeah. Okay. It only works on doors, apparently. Good work, Locklear. As the old saying goes, locks are for children and fools. After a few seconds, he flipped the pick locks into the air and caught them again. I am no fool. Hell yeah. Oh, nice. This is definitely an upgrade for either of us. Oh, he doesn't even have armor. Okay, so I was alright to give it to him last time. And what is this? A shell? Is this worth anything? Oh, collected and sold by poor peasants. I don't know, whatever, you can have it, Gorath. It's fine. Someone kept it in a chest there. Alright, back to the road. See if we can't find that shop. Well, alright, apparently we didn't even clock this guy. Who is he? To this guy? I'm like too far away, aren't I? Okay. Magic? So what do we got? Left click on this button to select spells associated with its symbol. Well, what is the symbol? I don't understand. Despair thy eyes. What does this do? It's blind. Oh, hold on. It was about to tell me. What does this do? Costs 2, no damage. Blinds the guy for a short amount of time. I don't know. That sounds pretty cool. What else we got? Invitation. Pulls target forward. Okay. We got here. Gift of Sung. Health stamina transfer. Huh. So we can, I guess, maybe give someone up to 20 HP back, and I don't even have anything in this. Alright, let's try blinding this fool. Despair thy eyes. Did it work? Are you blind? Let's get a little closer. We'll get a little closer. There we go. He can't see the block. Stab him! Everybody pile on. Oh, he moved. He might have gotten his vision back. Do it again. Spare that nuts. Oh, hell yeah. Didn't even get touched that time, I don't believe. Good work, team. I like it. Since being squeamish. I think this sword is worse than it. Can you handle a sword there, Owen? Is the very thought. Yeah, he doesn't know what to do with that. What's this? A torch. Restoratives. That's good. How much do we get back from that? Oh, I didn't mean to give that to the body. A little late for that. Give this to our overall money. Yeah, let's give this to Gorath. All right. Good work, team. Cut him up real good. Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to find that particular shop. That's fine. Yeah. Let's let Lockleader take care of it. Yeah, he's pretty handy. And now everyone should have decent... Oh, I didn't equip that to you. I'm sorry. Everyone should have decent armor after this. 73. I guess we'll take it. Maybe we can sell this if we ever do find a shop. Does anybody else need torches? Give that to you. Everybody make sure you equip your new stuff, your good stuff. Hopefully it'll bring us more luck than it brought that last guy. Or the other suit of armor, that is. Alright, is this river here? Small section of road up here. Automatically follow the road. Oh, that sounds interesting. Sure. Follow the road. Oh, did I? Oh, yeah, okay, I see how it works. Let's go into this creepy tunnel. Sulphur stench was in the wind. This must be the Mac Mordain Cadal, Locklear said, his eyes glazing as he lost himself in thought. I knew that it was somewhere close. As I recall, Mac is Dwarven for mine, or cave, or something like that. Now, considering the dwarves are no friends of the Moradel, they might be of some assistance to us, assuming they don't take exception to Gorath here. Yeah, let's check it out. The tunnels were damp, though the silver-seamed earthen roof, which stretched over their heads, was tall enough that they didn't have to crouch. Locklear felt hemmed in by the shaft. He was privately thankful the dwarves were larger than they were often given credit for in the legends. Is this where a torch might come in handy? Do we want to use the torch? Owen averted disaster, shaking his head. He was thankful he had presence of mind enough to catch himself before dropping a flaming torch to the ground. Alright, but we have a flaming torch. Oh yeah, there we go. Sweet. Oh, creepy. Oh. Uh-oh. What's that sound? Sparks rocketed down the corridor, slamming Owen flat against the mineshaft walls. Locklear narrowly leapt for cover himself as something skidded along the rocky floor. Abruptly, the glowing cone of fire winked out of existence as it collided with an unseen wall. After several long heartbeats, the Senor peeled himself away from the wall just in time to meet the gaze of a short tree stump of a man. Hey, Natter Bandock. Bloody awful, Hammer. You must have a demon in your bones. You'd have come to take a whack at killing the beastie, have you not? Beastie? Beastie, aye. Half a week ago he heard something fierce a baying in the mine. Terrible cold like. Of course a dwarf knows the sound of instant weather. He's heard weather before or not. Brax-Nur. Curse of every old Delver since first dwarves took up hammers. I've never heard of them. No one has in quite a while, laddie. There hasn't been a Brax-Nur in the upper mines for well on since DeLong the Great laid claim to the kingdom of the Isles. We thought lay thou the custom lot, but the kobolds are stirring them up in their quest. Oh, kobold. Kobolds? Your folk call them gnomes. They used to worship a dragon what lived down here. When the dragon disappeared, they thought the dwarven folk had hid him away. Every now and then their leader, Fade here, takes a notion to undertake the holy quest to find him. This time they must have woke up a clutch of Brax-Nur. Now the Nur have collapsed the main passage, have killed 30 of our kin. We've a reward to whomever can do it, if you have a mind and have a spirit, that is. I'm not saying we're interested in killing your Brax-Nur, but if we were looking for it, what would it be like? Up again your height, and made of stone, like living rock they are. From out their nostrils they breathe a green mist, but be wary of getting too close, look, for they drop a boulder on your head, sure enow. We've already had a few bravos has come in to try to kill in the beastie, but there is not much they've been able to get themselves behind, get themselves so mangled they needed the help of a temple. I'd have been wary of being of a beastie, they, none of them, want else to be claim the gold that we've offered to the creature slayer. Temples? The way things have been going for us recently, perhaps we would do well to seek the help at the temples as well. We're the closest ones. We dwarves don't much dawdle outside the great towers of Stone Mountain, but as I can, there's a temple of Killian betwixt Zune and Hawks Hollow. I do think there is also a temple of Ishap here close, but I can't recall exactly where that would be. Alright. Thank you for your time, Netter. I hope you can get things straightened out down here. We'll be fine. Soon as we're through some of the rock and Brax-Nur is laid low. You kinda keep us down. I didn't think so. Perhaps we'll meet again. Alright. So that was just that guy. It's alright. I almost want like more of like a free movement, like a first-person shooter or something. Be a little bit more efficient in turning and everything like that. Oh god. Why do I think I could escape the mazes? Even though I'm sure this is as simple as they come right here, but just thinking back to the Eye of the Beholder days. This might be a good way to go out on, trying to take out the Brax-Nur, or whatever it's called. We're all fully healed right now. We can blind him, maybe. Owen can. Chest. Let's try it. You got this one lock there? Nice. It's not a fancy lock. Money! Can I just take it? Someone has to physically grab it. That's fine. Oh, nice! Lockpick ability went up. It was 25. Oh, 26. Okay. I don't know why I expected anything different. It's fine. Little by little, right? As I said, this is a very long game, so... Yeah, forward is buttery smooth. It's all about those turns. What do we got here? What is this? Herbal pack. Potent medical aroma wafted from the herbal pack as Gorath looked it over. Without opening it up, he was certain it contained the standard materials, a lemon healer's alcohol. While it couldn't help regain lost strength, it would go a long way to increase the rate at which he healed. Okay, so I guess as we're walking around, we'll give that to Owen. He's the magic healer guy. Oh god. What is it? The Brax-Nur hadn't noticed him yet? It's anybody's guess whether he's out to kill us or is just taking a stroll somewhere, Locklear said. Probably best if we try to avoid him. Alright, he's going off into the distance. Oh god. Yeah, this would be a great time to save if I... The ground shook, startled. Locklear braced himself against the earthen wall of the mine, his wide eyes fixed on the titanic creature that lumbered towards them. The Brax-Nur. Glancing over his shoulder, Owen Locklear sighed. This is going to be harder than I thought. It just looks like a fun little claymation Yeti or something. Hey, he just wants to dance. Alright, Owen. Blind the beast. Despair thy eyes. Everybody else, get all up on him. 15. Come on, Gorath. Alright, I'm coming. You missed. Shank that one. Is this healing? I don't know what that is. I guess that's healing. There's like a stab, like a thrust, and more of a swing, from what I gather. 5 damage, 5% accuracy. I don't know, just keep... I don't know how much magic I have. Oh, 2 health, stamina, alright. Well, let's just keep doing that. Hopefully it'll keep our boys up front alive. Alright, thrust and swing. 17 versus 24. 53 versus 68. Big swing. 50-50, I'll take it. Alright, you shouldn't be swinging ever, apparently, Gorath. Noted! Alright, Owen, you didn't lose any health on that. I don't understand how that works. Maybe stamina? Maybe that's what it ate into? Keep blinding the creature. Big swing. There you go. Thrust. That's alright. Yeah, I don't think you should ever try to attack, Owen. 5 damage. Just keep... It was 37 before. Let's keep an eye on his stamina after this. I don't know, keep swinging until we miss, right? Alright then. There you go. Big hit. Yeah, it did drop down. Or stamina did. I'm not really sure the difference. I get health, but stamina? Not sure I understand how that works necessarily. I don't think at my 40 stamina has dropped at all. Let's go with a thrust. Still missed. Thrust. Miss. Whatever. If your stamina keeps us alive, Owen, I'll make that trade all day. Question is, how much health could this creature have? Just one blind after another. I don't know, he's not getting any hits off, so I think the strategy seems to be working. Thrust. You know, Gorath, when he's on. He's our best fighter. It's just a matter of, is he gonna land the shots? Hit that demon, you're right in front of him. Yes, we took down the Digger thing. The battle was won. Search the body for supplies. Locklear suggested that amend it, but make it quick. You've said that before. There's no one else in here. The Brax-Nur was the big bad guy. Grass slid away from the dead Brax-Nur. His tongue felt thick and adhesive, a bitter, chalky taste lingering in his mouth and nostrils. They used to date. He hadn't expected the creature to emit this strange little cloud when it died, but he was glad when the battle was finally over. That's the thing to know about Brax-Nurs. That cloud threw me the first time I took a few of them down. Wanting air, Gorath turned and nearly stumbled over a small, grinning dwarf. Hopefully, he's here with a reward for us. You've done it! You've heard the conflagration down the shaft and I had no idea what was happening. Congratulations! Right now, I think we could all use a rest. Especially Owen, because all that stamina he burned. A rest you'll have, and you'll be needing it. You'll have to have your strength to be carrying about all the golden rewards. Well done. He does look like Ben Stiller, actually. Walter Mitty, Ben Stiller, underrated movie. Era Ben Stiller. The dwarf handed Locklear a pouch of gold coins and disappeared down the damp shaft of the mine. Presumably to tell all the other dwarfs that he was the one who killed Brax-Nur, but that's fine. As long as we got paid. Is that the creature? That's a chest. Where's the body? Thinking only made it worse. Yeah, whatever. It's a stupid creature. Oh, this is like someone that the Brax-Nur had killed, isn't it? Alright, everyone's got food now. Holy crap, I just noticed... Well, one, that I clicked the wrong thing there, but two... Look at all the money he gave us. What were we at before, like... 50? I really don't remember. I feel like he gave us a lot of money. Let's check the Brax-Nur and see what he's given. Nothing. Nothing. Alright. Fair enough. Well, the fight was reward enough, and all those gold coins we just got. You know what to do, Locklear. Beyond your ability? Huh. But you just leveled up, man. Try the key. Nice. Another key. What is this? Rope. Disappointingly short, the length of hemp appeared to be sturdy enough to hold a man's weight, should the need arise. Interesting. We're gonna drop off of a cliff at some point. I think everybody should have some of these, what looks like the serum or whatever that Eddie Murphy used in The Nutty Professor to become thin and go kind of crazy. All right, which way did we come in? Anyone remember? I think we came in the other way. Let's see what the Brax-Nur was guarding. Someone ahead shouted, hurrying down the corridor to see what the cause of the commotion was. Locklear was halted by an angry-looking dwarf. "Enough further, lad," dwarf drawled. "I don't care what Nada may or may not have told you about what is going on down here. We've enough to do to clear out this mess without your interfering. Now go back the way you came and let us get about to work." The dwarf couldn't be reasoned with. Locklear loped back down the corridor. All right, whatever. They couldn't be bothered to animate a second dwarf. So the Brax-Nur was between us and the dwarves. How did our guy get around? We need to rest. Well, this seems as safe a place as any right now. Now that we took down that creature. So healed is like, what, 80% of your health or something like that? I guess 80. I think that's what the number is. Roughly. What time is it? Oh, I didn't mean to, like, heal all that. Or sleep all that time. What happened to our lit torch? Alright, we good and rested? I guess we'll head back out. Whatever, we got a whole bunch of money. Find that shop, we'll get some better weaponry and armor and such. Actually, forget finding that shop. How about we figure out how to get out of the mines here? I know it wasn't that complicated how we got in here, but I'm gonna say it was this way. This might be the entrance. I don't remember there being a door, though. Yeah. The rogue. Okay, let's... Paled his mirthful companion with a venomous scowl. Not amused, he had hit himself in the head trying to close the door. Alright, I get it. I can appreciate that you, like, had a hole. Yeah, let's not mess with a whole room full of rogues. I'm still feeling pretty good about myself for taking down the Brax-Nur after the way that guy described it, so I'd like to live long enough to spend some of the gold that we just got. Man, yeah, just turning. It's not the best. The Locklear is basically the LeMay of this group. He's a good man. Alright. More rogues. You know, this place is so dangerous. Somehow I managed to go straight to the Brax-Nur. Oh, I just want to get out of here, man. We have is this map gonna tell me anything? Oh, we're, like, going around. Can I zoom out? Okay. So this is another way to travel, apparently. It's a little less exciting, I suppose, but I don't know. It's how we get around. So the big room with the Brax-Nur is probably that one that's all the way to the west and south. So let's... Oops. It's just as difficult trying to figure out how to turn on this map. Might need to get out of this view. Alright, whatever. It's just follow this path. Oh wow, there's the hole. Can I, like, fast travel? I didn't think so. Look at all the different places to go. How about that? We're trying to get to Krondor. There's Krondor. That's not that far away. Oh, I thought that said Dark Moon for a second. I was going to say, Eye of the Beholder 2, Legend of Dark Moon. I was trying to go... Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. It's like they did not move me at all during that time. So we're going south here. Just follow this, no turns. Wait. Unless these dudes just came in. Now they're just sort of blocking my way. We got a fancy key now. There we go. Nothing in the chest. That sucks. There's a lot of them. They're like guarding the way out of here. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. At least it sort of automatically... Alright, maybe not. Shoves you. Sometimes it does. Doesn't seem to want to that time. Oh, our torch went out. Okay, so it just has a shelf life. I just want to leave, man. Oh, okay. Yes! Yeah. Wait. We already talked to you. Can I, like, get this guy to reward me twice? Tamples. Alright, well, anyway, I think the door is right there. Be like, oh, you forgot, silly. We took down that creature and you didn't pay us. Oh, well, then I better be reaching into my corn purse. Alright. Good work, team. This is a successful first interaction with Betrayal of Krondor as far as I'm concerned. Took down the big mad monster and lived, at least for the moment, to tell about it. I'd like to find that town again, though. We pull up this map here and see if we can figure out what's going on. That's all the way out. Oh, I see a town. Giant snake. Oh, the road slithered like a giant snake. When you're playing a game like this, you're like, giant snake, we have to kill it. Yes, let's go to for supplies. Oh, nice. Can I see it on the, Lamut? In many ways, the town looked like something created on an alcoholic binge. Rude dwarven shacks smashed up against delicate elven shops that weird Sirani taverns grew from a press of kingdom-style dwellings. A sign outside the city gate had summed it all up well. All who visit Lamut are equal, for Lamut is all equally queer. That's beautiful. Let's get us a drink, and why can't we actually go there? It's west. Yeah, let's go there. Yes, I said let's go for supplies. What? Oh, I clicked away. That's what happened. I didn't realize that's how that worked. Here we are at the Blue Wheel, and we can finally get a good night's sleep. We can talk to her, hell yeah. I don't want to buy anything. I just want to chat for a bit. I'd say we all earned an ale after that one. A round of ales for me and my monster-slaying companions. 1 sovereign and 3 royals. Haggle! Although it was immediately obvious the tavern keeper had no desire to haggle on the price, Locklear pressed on, the cheap son of a bitch that he was, praying that his natural charm would win a cheaper price. For a short time, it seemed like his victim's will was eroding, but at last the tavern keeper rapped sharply on the counter. Enough! Buy at my price or be off with you. The ale is off the table. Oh, man. So much for that. What if we talk to her again? Is it back on? Yeah, it is. Fine. It's yours. I'd like a Miller Lite. It's yours. $2 and it can be yours. It's more of a ritual if we could all drink at the same time, but I guess we can look at each other while we each have one drink. There we go. Man, I know you want a ale, Gorath. you go. Cheerily, I feel like he came around because we're buying all kinds of stuff. Let's poke this guy. The man scowled, apparently far more intent on something going on across the common room. He seemed uninterested in Locklear's repeated pokes. At last, he glanced up and gave an exasperated sigh. What exactly do you want? Just a little friendly talk, Locklear said with a companionable smile. News, gossip, a song perhaps. Man, that's presumptuous. Just go up to a random stranger in a tavern. Sing me a song. Well, go and find a bloody Yonglier then. Leave me be. I've got better things to do than entertain every jackaboot that comes through that door. Anyway, the Blue Wheel Inn, undoubtedly the newest tavern in town. Already described by patrons and critics as the newest tavern. The Blue Wheel was sedate, almost sleepy in comparison with other Nemushian shops. Inside, the dark-skinned patrons slapped down hard-earned sovereigns in exchange for the Blue Wheel's exclusive imports from the far-distant empire of Suriname. Hello, sir. That's a mighty impressive beard. You look like Endrank from our Eye of the Beholder party. The dwarf drew in his pipe. Languid smoke plumed from the old Kacha's mouth as he studied Locklear, Owen and Gorath each in turn. Although he had long lost the use of his left eye to a Moridal sword stroke, damn! His right eye still burned brightly beneath his bushy eyebrows. Till Owen hits you with that spell. Being as a dwarf ne'er forgets as much as his own name, I can recognize the strapping young man before me who I last saw was a boy. Wait, what? No slight intended, but I fear I don't recall the occasion. As like the rest of your human kin, none among you can remember much past a week. If not for we canny dwarves, you would have forgotten that you have a kingdom at all. I fetched you out of a cellar long ago with a score of womenfolk at the Battle of Sethanon. Don't you remember me, Lockie? A score of womenfolk? Double, of course. Good to see you. I hadn't recognized you without the eye patch. What's a dwarf to do? I won the scratch fair and square, and I'll be a dragon's mother before I cover it up again. Shouldn't have done it in the first place. Now I just sit here to jabber with that loon of a Surani bartender and have me a few beers. Not much to do with the Mac Mordain Sadal all collapsed. A Brax-Nur has been seen down there. We just killed that Brax-Nur, actually, Dubal on lock. They'll be offering a hefty reward for its slaying on march if your tradition holds too. Something of a challenge as they are fierce beasties, even by dwarven standards. We're drinking on that reward right now, Dubal. Let me buy you a friggin' beer. I've heard tales of these creatures of stone. Yeah, you can't expect a game made in 93 to have that record, to keep track of such things. So we could be like, actually, we just took down that beast. But that's fine. Let's talk to the bartender. Tsunami clapped twice. Abruptly, the festive mood of the room died, the clank of goblets and the scrape of plates falling silent as the bartender shuffled between benches to bow at Locklear's feet. Touching a gnarled fist to his forehead, in his heart he spoke somberly. Oh, where's this going? Be welcome to the Blue Inn. May you find the drinks to your liking and the company of our patrons pleasurable. If there is anything our servants or I may do, you need only ask Sumani. Honors to your house as well, Sumani. Am I correct in believing this a drinking establishment? Considering we just all downed a round of ales. Probably Locklear. Man, that dwarf is right. We really don't remember anything. So it is. We serve many of our Midkemian drinks, as well as a few of the Suriname Empire as well. Perhaps I might interest you in a cup of Kocha. Why did you decide to come to Midkemia and open an inn anyway? Surely you would get better business in Kelawan. I was not always a tavern keeper. As a soldier serving House Shinwazia after Earl Kusama, I was trapped here when the Rift Gate was collapsed at the end of the Riftwar. It was our belief that we would never see again our families, the Surani Rani, or the green skies of Kelawan again. But Surani warriors traditionally kill themselves if they are in danger of falling captive to an enemy. We calling this guy a big old wuss. This is true, Lord, but the Earl informed us that we were forbidden to dispatch ourselves until given leave to do so by a Great One. I believe in Midkemia you would call such a magician. Until such a time, I content myself with running the blue wheel. So if a magician just shows up and says, kill yourself, you gotta do it? Hard life. Combat. Oh, you should join us. I'm not sure our interface would allow it, but... You said you were a soldier with the Surani forces. Would you be interested in teaching us some of your combat techniques? It would serve my honor, Lord, a small fee for my services. If my armor were to be damaged, I would be ill-prepared otherwise to pay for its repair. 75 sovereigns. Yeah, considering we're just having a good time, we're drinking, celebrating, let's do it. Sounds reasonable enough to me. Deal. I shall meet you in the river in 5 minutes' time. I should forewarn you, however, sometimes seem quite different when I'm armored in battle. Oh my god, this guy's gonna end our game. Locklear gapes. Striding down from the narrow door over the Blue Wheel Tavern was a figure that no longer bore any resemblance to a modest tavern keeper. Obviously, having taken his time to refit himself, Sumani had donned a pitted suit of blue laminate armor, and the greaves, breastplate, and leggings all fashioned out of a lightweight wood, which creaked as he lumbered towards them. I like that. Wood, lumbered. Surani armor? Locklear asked. Sumani adjusted his blue-plumed helm over his eyes. I was a former patrol leader. The Earl Kusami insisted that I should keep the armor given to me by House Shin Zawai. Although I no longer serve in the garrison, my oath of loyalty is still to the Earl. Are you prepared for your lessons? Yes, I think so. A mischievous grin reflected in the Surani's eyes. Then defend yourselves. Is that it? I guess that's, they didn't want to animate that either. All right, let's spend the rest of our money. Oh, can we like crash for the get a proper bed here? 5 sovereigns, 4 of the night. Yeah, it sounds. Oh, in a chamber pot. Fancy. Gonna have to piss in the bed tonight, boys. Locklear settled up the account. Rooms upstairs, the Night Master said. Have a good rest. The room was cramped. Shrugging, Owen... I forgot about Owen. Stepped over snoring bodies and selected a spot of floor, which looked like it might be comfortable for the night, while Goras squeezed into a bed already occupied by 3 disheveled-looking men. Aye, the romance of traveling, Owen said with a chuckle. See you all in the morning. They all fell fast asleep. Ike Locklear gets first dibs there. So we didn't miss any. Oh, enter. Okay, let's check the shop right quick. Fletcher's Post. What do we got here? Broadsword for 100. Is that any different than what we've got? Just better condition, basically. I'm not sure how our money translates. Is that gold? Is gold sovereigns? That's a fancy looking bow. Did our stats go up at all? I guess, yeah, the 63 and the 53. I don't know what they were before, but that might have been like a 3 boost in both categories. That's pretty sweet. I don't know that I can't afford most of this stuff, let's be honest. What else he got? He's got fresh armor that's very expensive. We've been finding that stuff for the most part. Uncorking the mouth of the oilskin, poured a small portion of the gold-flecked lacquer into his palm and examined it. Named after a type of impure brown glass common in Villanon, it was an ideal resin to use on a crossbow. When they lose their coaties, wow. The level of detail, I'm impressed. Kalem's Dialectic, ooh, fancy book. Can't afford it, I don't think. This looked like peppers for a second. Weed walkers. Strange elfin footwear was far too dainty to suit his tastes. Dyed bright green and trimmed with a thin cord of gold, they were obviously intended as something to be worn within boots or moccasins. Huh. Oh, what was that scroll, out of curiosity? Eyes of Ishap? Do you know anything about that? Ishap? The garrison was impressive, sitting high on a hill overlooking Lamut. The military outpost had been constructed years earlier to head off a possible Mordahal assault. in the western border of the kingdom. They followed a road that snaked through town up the rocky hill upon which the garrison sat. After speaking with the sentries at the gate, they were led under the fortress's massive iron portcullis. Man, Locklear knows everybody. We know Captain Belford. We know everybody in the tavern. Alright, you can read that. There you go. So we got some information there. Oh, we found some money in the river. Look at us. I like that. Like a pixel hunter every now and then, too. They're squeezing a lot into this game. Yeah, they have, because we train with that guy. All right. Cool. Impressive first episode, first look at Betrayal at Krondor. Let's leave on a high note. Let's not get killed right now. And, yeah, well, I enjoyed this a lot. Good call, everyone, for mentioning this game to me time and time again, blending a lot of different elements. And yeah, getting a little taste of that Eye of the Beholder right there. But good RPGing right there. Betrayal at Krondor. See you next time. More fun times right here on Let's Play with Brigands. Hope to see you then. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video, and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you. And check the description of this video to see what song is playing right now.